So I recently did a course, mental health ambassador course. Just picked it up like in spare time, just to sort of pass the time really. And it's something that over the last little while I've been quite passionate about, mental health and that. So, and one of the parts on it was to, to be a mental health ambassador, you should sort of encourage the sort of talk for people to talk about really, and to show that there's nothing wrong with talking about it. So that's basically what I'm doing now. Like, just making the video, for one, might be quite therapeutic for me to talk about, and two, through telling my own story, hopefully, it might encourage other people to basically just to break the stigma and talk about it, like, because mental health is normal and there's nothing wrong with struggling sometimes. So yeah, I'd say my story, probably my awareness of mental health and how it started affecting me probably started after uni. I left uni, decent degree, with no real job prospects as such. Didn't really know what I wanted to do. Came out of uni with a decent degree, French and German. Cool, what can you really do with that? Don't know, I didn't really have any want or desire to do anything. So I was a bit lost after that really. Also broke up with an ex-partner, which long-term ex-partner, like sort of knocked me for six really, like especially the circumstances and how it happened, and trying to come to terms with that was pretty tricky as well. And also like leaving uni, coming back to your childhood home, like you lose your independence and that sort of stuff, so that was quite hard hitting as well. So basically from there I basically just was very low. I lost sort of all desire to do anything, lost all motivation. I didn't find pleasure in doing anything. Basically, I basically had depression really, like it was horrible. It's the lowest I've ever been. I was suicidal. I had suicidal thoughts. Like obviously I didn't act on them because I'm still here, and that's completely normal to have. I think everyone probably gets them at some point. And yeah, it was just a really low point. I didn't really know what to do, so I eventually I found a job, but a job that I didn't really, just fell into. Didn't really enjoy it. I mean, I enjoyed it, but there was a lot of pressure on it. Long hours, a lot of pressure, and I just didn't feel like I was achieving anything. So it was like a negative. Like I get up every day, want to, not want to get up, basically, not want to do anything, but then I try and put myself to do it. Then I go to a job where I don't feel like I'm achieving anything. So it's like a negative vicious circle. So yeah, it basically just made me feel even worse. So then I basically reached out to the doctors, got on the waiting list for counselling. Had some counselling, really good, sort of helped me understand a little bit more about my problems and stuff like that, and sort of perked me up a little bit as well. So that was good. So definitely recommend, if you are struggling, to seek help if you feel like you're able to and you want to. Also, I'm on antidepressants. Have been for a little while. I haven't felt as low as I did on them, but it's not like a noticeable thing. I don't know, I take them just because I don't want to be as bad as I was before really. And yeah, that's kind of what I am like at the moment, in terms of I'm a bit lost still a bit lost. I don't know what I want to do the rest of my life, and that gets to me. And like I've got anxiety as well, to an extent. Like I just worry about everything. I second guess myself, worry that I'm not doing the right thing. Like it affects relationships with like romantic relationships, family relationships, friends relationships. Like it's tough. Like honestly, I wake up every day and I can't say there's one day where I don't second guess myself or doubt a decision I've made, or wonder, am I doing the right thing right here, right now? Like I worry about everything. And it sucks. Like it does, but like it's fine. Like it's normal. So yeah, I'm a bit lost now. I just, basically, like I said, the reason why I wanted to make this video is because mental health is so important. The stigma should be broken. People should be able to talk about it. Everyone's affected by mental health. And for me, like now, like I know that my mental health it's a continuum. You're never completely good. You're never completely bad. It's a completely up and down. You're never going to be fixed. You just got to work on it and do your best to be all right, really. So yeah, so that's my story with my own mental health. Fingers crossed, like, carry on doing all right. And yeah, like I say, I'm there for people. Like if you need to talk, then and you just want an ear to listen, that's fine. Even if I don't really know you very well, that's fine. Just drop me a nudge if you're struggling. Eventually, like, the world will be all right in terms of accepting mental health. But that's my take on it for 6 minutes. Hopefully, I haven't sort of bored you too much. But yeah, have a good one.